Hi everyone, we are going to work on section 3.6. Actually, I have to fix that. I think it says section 3.5. We are going to be working with measurements and converting. You're going to be having a quiz on these measurements that I am showing you right now. So please make sure you start studying them. They're going to be on Quizlet for you. I believe I already put them on there. You should know the abbreviations. All right, so these are all the abbreviations. So if you see this, you know what they're looking at. And then you should know the unit measurements. All right, the distance, the volume, and the weight. So those are what you're going to be getting a quiz on. If I can show you. Nope, not there. Yes, they're here. All right, you'll have a quiz similar to this, where I'll ask you 1 yard equals how many feet, 1 mile equals how many yards, and it's exactly what I just showed you, which is with a blank answer looking for it, and that's it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I believe. So let's go back. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's 12 of them that you do need to start practicing. Okay. But what we're going to do is we're going to work on converting. And there's a formula. And I hope this is in blue. Yes. Okay, good. All right. So we are going to be working with a formula to help you know how to convert measurements, because I actually struggle with this. But until I have this formula, I've been able, now that I have the formula, I'm able to now always figure out my measurements. So they give us, and they want us to convert 36 quarts to gallons. So here is your formula. You're going to start by writing 36 quarts, which is what I wrote right there, okay, because that's what we're starting with. And then you're going to write a multiplication sign. You're going to draw a fraction line, and you're going to write 2 over from. And what you're really saying is what you're converting to, that's what you're really saying, over what are you converting from. Okay, equal sign, obviously you know what an equal sign is. And then this is going to be the answer of, and then of course you're ending with gallons, because that's what you're converting from. Okay, so we're going to answer these questions. So I'm going to erase these arrows, if I can ever get to my eraser. All right, I'm going to erase these arrows, but I'm going to keep the converting to over converting from to help you out. So we're going to answer that first part. What are we converting to? Well, we're converting 2 gallons. So before we even can answer this, you do need to know the unit rate, which is why you need to practice them and why we're going to have a quiz. So you know 1 gallon equals 4 quarts. You need to have that information. Now, if you forget all of that, that's okay. What you can do is you go onto the internet and you can just type in quarts to gallons. And then here you go. Now, if you don't like the way that this looks and you want it to see if you can convert it into whole numbers, try gallons to quarts, because either way will work. And I like this one better. So 1 gallon is equivalent to 4 quarts. And I believe that's what we had before. There's 1 gallon is equivalent to 4 quarts. So either one works. All right, so what are we converting to? We're converting to gallons. Well, gallons is 1. So you're going to put a 1 up here. What are you converting from? Well, we're converting from quarts. So let's go up here, and what's my quarts? 4. So you're going to put a 4 next to your from. So what's great is you know that this is multiplication. So what you're going to do is you know that this is a fraction, 1/4. You're going to make this a fraction, and now you're just going to do the multiplication. So 36 over 1 times 1/4, which gives me 36 over 4, and that's what you're writing over here. So 36 times 1 is 36. 1 times 4 is 4. Well, we know what a fraction line means. A fraction line means division. So you're really doing 36 divided by 4, which gives us 9. So this is helping me answer my question. So it's going to be 36 quarts equals how many gallons? It equals 9 gallons. And that's my answer. All right, so we're going to do another one. So here is 10 meters to feet. So remember I showed you on the internet, you can have it two different ways. I have meters to feet and feet to meters. It really doesn't matter which way we go here, it looks like, because there's no whole numbers on both sides. I'm going to use the meters to feet first. I'm going to show you both ways so you know that you're going to get the same answer. So you start off with 10 meters. There's your 10 meters. You show your multiplication sign. It's always going to be the same formula. You show a fraction line. You write the 2 over from. You write your equal sign, another fraction line, and then you're converting to feet. Okay, so that's your formula that you are always going to write. All right, so we are going to use this one. So I'm going to circle that. That's the one I'm going to use. So what are we converting to? We're converting to feet. So here's feet, which is 3.28084. And then what are we converting from? We're converting from meters. So meters is 1, so we're going to put a 1 there. We're going to have, this is multiplication, so we're going to put it over 1. This is great because if you notice, your denominators are both 1. So that means whatever you do on the multiplication up here, that's pretty much your answer. All right, so 10 times 3 and 28,084, tens, hundred thousands, 100,000s. All right, which gives us 328084. All right, so then your answer is 10 meters equals 84 feet. And there's your answer. Okay, if you wanted to do the other way, which is fine. All right, so I'm going to do a different color so that it can help you see the difference. So we're going to do this one with this color. So we're going to write it again, this exact same formula. You start off with 10 meters. You're doing the raised dot for the multiplication. You're going to do 2 over from equals, and we're ending in feet. All right, so I'm just going to do a different color with the numbers. Let's do purple. Okay, so what are we converting to this time? We're converting to feet, still feet. This time feet is 1, so we're going to put it as a 1. What are we converting from? Meters. Meters is 0.3048, and then we're going to put it over 1. Now, if you look, the denominators are not both 1, so that's telling me I'm definitely dividing at the end. So 10 times 1 is 10, and 1 times 3,048, tens, hundred thousands, 10,000s. All right, and that fraction line means division, so we're going to do 10 divided by, okay, and you're going to get the exact same answer, which is 10 meters. And you are able to use your calculator for these questions, all right, because this isn't what we're not looking for the skill on can you add, subtract, multiply, divide. We're looking for the skill on can you convert measurements. All right, and that's about it. So if you notice, it doesn't matter which way you use, which formula you use, as long as you know converting to and converting from, you'll still come up with the same answer. Okay, and I believe we'll do one more together, and then you guys will be on your own. This actually is the first one we'll do as class kick that you guys can enter your answers in. So again, I gave you both options. And remember, I told you, try to pick the one that looks easier to do. Well, I automatically think this one's going to be the easier one to use. So I'm going to stick with that. So we have 18 feet, raised dot, which is a multiplication. You have your fraction line, 2 over from, equals another fraction line, and then we're converting to yards. All right, so here we go. What are we converting to? Yards. So you're going to look at your unit rate, and your yards is 1, so you're going to write a 1. What are you converting from? I'm converting from feet. So feet is here, which is 3. So I'm going to write a 3. All right, so now I'm going to take that arrow away, make this over 1 so I have my fraction. Automatically, I see my denominators are different, so that means I'm going to divide at the end. So 18 times 1 is 18. 1 times 3 is 3. And then you're going to do 18 divided by 3, which is 6. So then it's 18 feet equal 6 yards. Right? I hope this helps you.